Hello, dear students of English 4. Welcome to your session number 7 of this class. You already have your first partial exam, which it means that it was your first evaluation. So we're going to continue working for this subject. So we're going to try to cover session 7, all the contents, activities, and practice exercise that we have for this very particular session. Okay, so today we're going to be based on unit 11. We're going to be based on unit 11. Okay, so we're going to wait. It is a very exciting place. That is the title of this unit. Okay, so we're going to try to take a quick look at the introductory video, and then I will be explaining to you what content, activities, and exercise we're going to try to cover for this very particular session of the class. Okay.
Hello guys, this is another class for our course English 4. I'm still your teacher, Noé Abraham Hurtado. The topic that we're going to discuss in these sessions are modal verbs. Among the modal verbs that we're going to discuss here, it's can and should. Right. In the case of should, this is that should is used to give advice, recommendations, and suggestions. Example, does your tooth still hurt? You should make an appointment with the dentist. So if we analyze this sentence, you should make an appointment with the dentist. In this case, should, it's giving a suggestion or a recommendation or a piece of advice. Okay. In the case of can, it's one of the most commonly used modal verbs in English. And this is because can is used to express ability, opportunity, request, offer permission, and to show possibility or impossibility. So pretty much this is what we are going to discuss in our sessions, in our Zoom meeting that we're going to have. See you soon.
Okay, guys, so it means that today we're gonna try to cover modal verbs that we have in English. Okay, so in the introductory video, we have two modal verbs that we often use to express abilities, to give advice, to give a recommendation, to give a suggestion. However, we need to know how to form or how to articulate sentences in affirmative, negative, and interrogative for each modal verb. In this case, this is part of the grammar, and we're gonna try to be focused on should. We use shoulds very simple to just provide an advice, to give an advice or suggestion. To talk about a situation likely in the present, also to talk about or express a prediction likely in the future. And also we use the should with the past participle. In this case, also we use should to express an action that will be in a short future, okay? Probably in the future. Also, in here we have the should, it's a modal verb. And it is very commonly used in English to express recommendations or to express advice. And also can be used to express an obligation. It means something that someone have to do, as well as an expectation. Examples, when you go to Berlin, you should visit the palaces and Potsdam. But What is the usage of should? Simple. It should shows obligation, also to give recommendations or even an opinion. You should stop eating fast food. You should go for walks more often, and we should go to the park tomorrow. He should go to the pharmacy first thing in the morning. Something that I really want to explain you is that we don't add to. He should to go, that will be incorrect. We just admit the preposition to, and we just have the verb. He should go to the pharmacy. So we have a grammar structure to articulate statements. In this case, for affirmative, he is subject pronoun plus should plus verb plus the predicate or complement. And in here, we have another explanation, use of should, when you have to use should or have to use should. Number one is that you need to know that it's a modal verb. After should, you use the base form of the infinitive verb without to. That was exactly what I was explaining to you. And go instead of to go. This is the grammar structure to form sentences. Should plus verb plus base form of infinity. Example, you should go now, and do not say you should to go, because that will be incorrect. That will not be correct in English. Also, should, we used to give an advice, a recommendation, or a suggestion. This is to say that is the right thing to do or the correct thing. Does your tooth still hurt? You should make an appointment with the dentist. I think you should study for the test so that you don't fail. Your hair is too long. You should get a haircut. You really should go to the new restaurant on Main Street. Number two expresses that a situation is likely in the present. In this case, Mary should be at home by now. Give her a call. He should have the letter by now. I sent it a couple weeks ago. Also, to express a situation is likely in the future, in this case, is such an a prediction. They should win the game because they are a much better team. I posted the check yesterday, so they should arrive this week, and it should be fine tomorrow. And at the end, of course, express an obligation that is not as strong as must. Sometimes should is used instead of must to make rules, other or instructions sound more polite. This may appear more frequently on formal notices or in information sheets. I'm hearing the fire alarm. Hotel guests should leave their room immediately. Passengers should check in at least 2 hours before departure time. You should never lie to your doctor. You should pay more attention in class. You should be at work before night. And what's expected in the past but didn't happen should plus have plus past participle. This expresses the idea that the subject did not fulfill their obligation in the past or did not act responsibly. You should have given your boss the report yesterday when he asked for it. I should have started mod, but I was too tired. Also, not fulfilling an obligation, we use should plus verb be plus verb ing. And this expresses that idea that that the subject is not fulfilling their obligation or is not acting sensibly. You should be wearing your seatbelt. We should be studying for the test. And also sometimes you should, it's replaced by up to without a change in meaning. Note that up to sounds more formal and it's used less frequently. You ought to study more. You should study more. He ought to go on. He shouldn't go on. They ought to stop doing that. They should stop doing that. And we have the negative contraction We use shouldn't to advise not to do something, usually because it is bad or wrong to do. You shouldn't throw your litter onto the street. We shouldn't leave without saying goodbye. He shouldn't play with those wires if he doesn't know what he's doing. Are you tired? You shouldn't work so much. And you shouldn't talk like that to your grandmother. Now we're going to be making a class activity. This is for you to practice and enhance your knowledge with this content. Okay, uses of should. Have the students write 3 sentences on the board using should. Example, you should practice good manners all the time. Every school should teach a foreign language. So it means you can do it in your notebooks. You can practice and express 3 statements to give an advice, to express an obligation, or to give a suggestion. Also, we have another modal verb. In this case, is can. And we use in the simple present. Modal verb can and should. What can I do in Mexico City? You can go to outdoor markets. You can't visit some museums on Mondays. And the slight difference between should and can is that we use cans to express an ability to ask for, a, let's say, something to do. Also, we use can to express that you are able or you are capable to do something, any task, okay? So in here, we have almost certain and very uncertain modal verbs. Must, will, would, up to, should, almost certain. And very uncertain, should, can, could, may, and might. Also in here, we have a video tutorial that it describes the usages of should and statements and how to form statements in affirmative, negative, and interrogative.
Should is a modal verb. With modal verbs, there's only one form of it for every subject. I should, you should, he should, she should, it should, we should, they should. They all use should. We do not pronounce the L in the word should. Listen again. Should. Should. Just like the other modal verbs, there's never an S at the end of should. He should study? No, this is not correct. He should study. This is correct. After should, we have the verb, or more specifically, the base form of the infinitive. This means the infinitive without to. For example, the infinitive is to go, so the base form is just the go part. Instead of to study, only study. Instead of to speak, we only put speak after the modal verb should. For example, you should to go? No, this is not correct. To remove the to part. So we say should go. This is correct. He should wait. No, this is not correct. We don't conjugate the verb, so no S is necessary in the base form of the infinitive. So we say he should wait. This is correct. Some example sentences with should are I should eat. vegetables. You should take an umbrella. He should go to the doctor. She should apply for the job. It should be fine. We should study more. They should wait until tomorrow. When do we use should in English? We use should to give advice, a recommendation, or a suggestion. This is to say that it is the right thing to do or the correct thing. You should see the new Star Wars movie. It's great. Yes, it is my recommendation. He should go to the dentist if his tooth still hurts. This is my advice or my suggestion. The test is next week. We should study for it now. This is a good idea, a good suggestion. You should try that new restaurant on Main Street. Should can also be used to express that a situation is likely or probable in the present or in the future. This is a type of expectation or prediction. Mary should be home now. Give her a call. This means I expect her to be home right now. He should have the letter now. I sent it last week. Our team should win the game on Saturday because we have been training all month, so it is our expectation or prediction that this will happen. It should be sunny tomorrow. Should can also be used to express an obligation that is not as strong as must. Sometimes should is used instead of must to make rules.
And in here, we have the explanation of usages of should. It is very simple. It is very clear. And then you will have an idea how to use and when to use should as a modal verb to express an obligation and suggestion or a recommendation. Now, just to make sure, in order to reinforce, um, we are going to practice, we're going to distinguish modal usage, and we are going to get started. And here, this is a practice exercise. I can write a horse, analyze the statement and write next to the statement if it is expresses ability, request, opportunity, permission, or possibility. I will say this statement expresses an ability. I can ride at the horse. It means that person is capable to ride a horse, to do a task, to make a task. We can stay with my brother when we are in Paris. Ability, request, opportunity, permission, possibility. Of course, this will be opportunity. This will be an opportunity. Number 3, she cannot stay out after 10. Ability, opportunity, possibility, permission. Let me see. This is a possibility. She cannot stay out. She cannot stay out after 10 p.m. Can you hand me the book? That is a request. You're asking for something to do, for someone to do something extra for you. Any child can grow up to be president. That will be a possibility. Okay, for number 3, that will be permission, okay? If you notice, number 1 is correct, number 2 is correct, number 4 is correct, and number 5 is correct. Now, I'm going to be explaining to you the usages. The usages of can, as I was telling you, as I was explaining to you, sorry, we use can to express an ability. And can is one of the most commonly used modal verbs in English, and it can be used to express ability or opportunity, to request or offer permission, and to show possibility or impossibility. Can is one of the most used modal verbs. Can is an auxiliary verb. Using can in present, modal, can general ability, positive present, I can speak Chinese, negative, I can't speak Swahili. Can ability during a specific event, with the burst of adrenaline, people can pick up cards. Even with the burst of adrenaline, people can't pick up something that heavy. And this chart, it shows the different forms to use can, the modal verb can, or modal auxiliary uh, can, in this case, for permission, opportunity, request, possibility, or impossibility. And affirmative and negative. And the usages of can, it is used to express that someone is able to do something. Present ability, I can speak 4 languages. She can drive a car. He can speak English fast. Number 2, it is used to express that something is possible, general possibility. Alcohol can cause cancer. They can stay with us when they come. You can buy tickets from the dealers. And number 3, it is used in a question which is not a real question, to ask somebody to do something. We want somebody to do our request in an informal way, especially between friends or family. Can you make me coffee? Could you hand me the pen? Can I have some tea, please? And number 4, it is also used to ask or give permission for something. Informal permission. Can I use your book, please? If you want, you can go to the park. Can I ask you some questions? You can drive my bike. And number 5, it is used in offers to help someone to do something for someone. Informal offer, can I help you? If they lie, I can carry some bags for you. There is nothing left in the fridge. Can I do some shopping for you? Attention for cannot. It is using negative saying when we are sure that something is not true or something is surprising. That can be John. He is in America. It can be raining. The sun is shining and there are not rain clouds. You can't be 50. You look young. In here, we have a video tutorial about can't, and cannot. We're gonna try to take a quick look at this video tutorial for you to enhance and be clear with this content.
Hello, I can speak English. Yes, I can speak English. Can is used to show ability or possibility. I can speak English means I have the ability to speak English. It is possible for me to speak English. I can swim. I have the ability to swim. I can swim. Can is also used for permission. You can use my pen means you have permission to use my pen. You can use my pen. How do we make sentences in English with can? It's simple. Can does not
This is the grammar structure to form sentences in simple present. And this is for affirmative. This is a very important grammar explanation because here in the verb that we use to express the ability, we don't use the s, the third singular person or the third base form of the verb. And we don't use the preposition to. So this is really important for you to know. He can speak English, that will be the correct form. And this is for affirmative, singular pronouns, and plural pronouns, okay? I can, you can, he can, she can, it can. We can, you can, they can. And in here we have a practice exercise just to reinforce the content. Extend modal form. In here we have, I'm gonna take a look. We are going to examine the modal verb. When you go to Berlin, you should visit the palaces and Potsdam. Choose the sentence that expresses advice, obligation, recommendation, expectation. This is a recommendation. When you go to Berlin, you should visit the palaces and Potsdam. That is a place that you could visit when you get there. It's a recommendation. You should focus more on your family and less on work. That is an advice. That is an advice. Also, I really should be in the office by 10 a.m. Advice, obligation, expectation. I really should be in the office by 10 a.m. Obligation. I really should be. By now, they should already be in Dubai. That is the obligation as well. Or an expectation. Oh, really? Okay, this is an obligation. Sorry, that will be a recommendation. This is an obligation and this will be an expectation, okay? And at the end, guys, you're going to have an evaluated exercise. You are going to complete the sentences with the correct modal should or can, okay? So that will be the evaluated exercise. This exercise goes for 5 points and this is part of your accumulative process, okay? So if you have any questions uh, during this session, please do not hesitate to contact me through the WhatsApp group. And for those students who were not able to get joined to the Zoom meeting, every single Zoom meeting is available in here, the linking section, enlaces. Okay, so you just are going to click on it and it will take you out to the Zoom meeting that has been recorded and uploaded on YouTube. Thank you so much and goodbye.